Hey friends, welcome back to Big Nate's Whiskey Lounge. I am Nate, and today I'm going to be doing Willett Straight Rye Whiskey. This is a 4-year-old rye that is cask strength, and it comes in at 109.8 proof, 54.9% ABV. It claims to be small batch, all that stuff. So this comes from the Willett Distillery. It says distilled, aged, and bottled by the Willett Distillery in Bardstown. This is my first Willett, and what I mean by that is I have Noah's Mill behind me. Not a fan of that. I've passed on some other Willett things, but I saw this and I wanted it, and so I snagged it. As far as price point goes, I bought this for, I think, for $55. I'm seeing online, I'm seeing it go from 70 to 80, but I'm sure some of you guys have paid cheaper than that. That's just what I'm seeing in my very limited research online. So we're going to give this a shot and see how this goes. So appreciate you guys sticking around for my journey. I've mentioned this a few times, been kind of in a rye kick, and so this is the second of 3 rye videos in a row. Hope you enjoy it. So this is going to be another synthetic cork. I like the fact that a lot of people are going to that. To me, there's a level of sustainability with it. It's just synthetic corks. However, I guess kind of not, depending on what material they're using. But obviously, we know real cork comes from trees, and obviously, we want to. There's always the risk that one day we'll run out of those. But obviously, I don't know what material this is from, so I don't know if that's sustainable. I did not mean to open up a eco-friendly green conversation, but Okay. I don't know the mash bill on this. I was trying to do some research and I couldn't find in the limited time that I gave myself to do some research. I wasn't really finding anything. So I don't know what the mash bill is. It kind of is not hitting me as a overly dominant rye. Maybe because the last video I did was the Sagamore Double Oak, so maybe my nose might be getting a little bit affected. I don't know. I kind of like the fact this got the crest on it. I have not yet seen the Family Reserve bourbon yet. Been casually looking for it. I haven't seen it, but I like the fact that Family Crest is on there. And I know I think the Bourbon Junkies just recently did a Willett. Maybe it was in a Pork S's, I'm not sure. They recently did a particular Willett bourbon. I can't remember if they liked it or not. I know that it's hit or miss depending on the batch and things like that. This is perfumey. There's a perfuminess to this, but a fruit perfume. Subtle fruit, but perfumey. The rye is there on the palate. It's almost like a rye cake. Like sometimes I'll get like rye bread, certain rye products. This is like the texture of cake, but rye flavored cake. That's interesting, and I like it. There's sweetness. It's sweet. There's a layer to it I'm trying to pick up. Maybe a honey. Man, I like this a lot. I kind of bought it thinking that I wouldn't like it that much. I was a little nervous about it. I like that a lot. That's good. Okay. Really comforting. I feel like rye is the soul food of the whiskey world. least in my opinion. That's the reaction I get when I drink a nice rye. Just a warm hug. Just really nice mouthfeel on this one. That's good. I like this a lot. All right, that's going to be Willett Family Estate Small Batch Rye, cask strength, 4-year. This if you can't see, okay, you should be able. This is a green top. The foil on it was green. I know maybe the colors mean something different. I don't know, but so that's good. I like that a lot. That's a good rye to have. So appreciate you sticking around. Appreciate you watching this video. Tell me if you like Willett. If you don't like Willett, what products you do or do not like. Again, I mentioned before, I have the Noah's Mill. Not a fan. I drank it a couple weeks ago during a Madness. And Madness is kind of what it made me. Not a fan of that. But I like this a lot. Tell me what you think. Please give me a comment if you have any. Please be sure to like the video. That way it gets spread around and I get... please be sure to be subbed so that you can get my videos as soon as they're uploaded. Love you guys. Thanks for the support.